With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Manning. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Manning on the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Manning to try again after the pick 6. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From midfield, here's Manning. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Manning. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Again, it's Manning. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Manning to throw once more. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. First carry for the Hall of Famer, Emmitt Smith. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A pretty typical Emmitt Smith carry right there, Charles. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down.
You would think we would know better having watched him through his entire career. But let's be honest, he thought that was going to be about a 2-yard run, didn't he? I mean, I did. I know I did. And he always turns it into more typical, and he keeps his offense on track.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and goal. Manning looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he will lose yardage back back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. On second down, here's Smith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Past the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Another day, another dub.
Yeah.
Don't you dare call out
One
loss.
up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Okay,
All
let's
we
go.
got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm not trying to run that man. Big.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. Watch the run.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5 now. Manning.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
Now Kamara.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now Manning. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Kamara. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Actually,
Hey, exit. Deep grip.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Manning to
come
the goal
on.
line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and it's 3rd and short.
They tried to work the tight end down the middle of the field, but a nice recognition by the defense. Unable to get that one completed.
And they know the scouting report. They like to go to him down near the goal line, and defensively, able to prevent it. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Manning
I think we
indeed
have
going
him.
for
I
it
think
on
we
4th.
have him. Let's
This will be caught at
go.
about the 5. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on.
Let's
and he will take
go.
this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Go. 18, Gator. Hey, watch your leg. Ready?
A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set up. 70, Indy. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full 5.
This is
Looking to throw on
Oh,
2nd
no.
down. Manning looking
Got him.
downfield for Godwin.
Oh,
and
what?
that's going to be
That's
incomplete.
not pick.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the
Oh,
deep ball is
shoot.
thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Into double
My
coverage, and it's
man.
intercepted. Picked up by
Let's
the
go.
USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good
Let's
throw
go,
that time.
Adoree Jackson.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. And this will be
I don't know
incomplete.
about that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Kamara trying
that
the
block
right side.
keep.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
Ooh, maybe.
Now Manning.
That's
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Manning to throw for it on 4th.
Pick it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
No, don't.
Picked off near the 29. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, shoot.
90 Wolf.
Trying to shake off the
Watch it.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
How's he
That's
catching
complete to his receiver.
arm, bro?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. To throw it
Oh,
is
God.
Manning. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper.
Hello?
After one, 7-0 on EA
Bro,
Sports.
what?
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Come on. What is that? What is they...
On 1st and 10, here's Manning.
Got him.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had
No, sir.
connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He's gonna go on the slant.
To throw again.
Oh, shoot.
Manning.
All right.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that
He
is
caught that?
Touchdown,
Bro,
Cowboys. Chris
that should have
Godwin,
been picked off.
35 yards.
What?
As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we
What
are
was
tied at
that?
7.
Where am I? That's my fault. I thought I had a pick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That was stupid.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, those are dangerous.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Oh,
a tale
hello.
of two extremes already in this
Please don't
game. A
help him.
touchdown
Please
pass
don't
on
help
their
him.
opening drive, followed by
Don't
an
help him.
interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
What?
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. A.J. Boye with a pick.
That
And
is
a terrific
stupid.
return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
They're making me stupid. How?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Manning gonna throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. John Henderson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Manning. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And
Oh
this
my
is
God,
intercepted,
keep your
but they'll say
feet
out of
in.
bounds. So very close
Oh
to a
my
turnover there
God.
in the end zone.
Bro.
Suddenly appeared like they had a great chance of that turning into a touchdown, but maybe led him just a bit too much.
Yeah, out of the back of the end zone. And that's tough on a 5-yard pass, but one of that distance, that can be tough to gauge when you're in the back of the end zone. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When teams take shots at the end zone,
Adams
you've got to
didn't
defend it
carry.
the same
He
way you would
makes
defend the
that.
first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that.
didn't make it.
You play through the
Let's
receivers.
go.
On that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Philly.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you're doing a big way, and what else
Let's
do you have to
go.
look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working
Come
pretty well.
on.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They're going deep for Hill.
No.
Intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
My
back.
players get...
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. This field goal, you know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it?
What is
Because when you
this
miss a
game?
field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game.
Yes,
And
let's
he
go.
can't get away. Manning goes down.
Sit
and
down.
It's going to be a safety. And
Oh
Charles,
my
at some
God.
point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be
Finally.
perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive
God.
huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A
I'm
lot
not
of the
letting
times in the
this happen.
defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't
That's
hold on through the
Gronk and he's
contact.
dropping.
Brings up
Okay.
2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Okay.
And his pass is intercepted for the
Okay.
4th time
I
today.
don't think they know what
Picked
passing
up by
interference is.
Anderson Aho. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard
You
line.
don't. They
50,
don't.
plant.
Freaking idiots.
Manning now on 1st down. Looking downfield for Godwin.
God.
This is
No.
caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside
How?
the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
How?
It's a gain of 34.
Oh my
So how
God.
about this for field position after the big play?
How?
Inside the 15
This
now as they
stupid
come up on
game.
1st and 10. Manning. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Manning now to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
What is this
Dave
stupid
Casper
game?
there to make the grab.
Oh
And
my
the Cowboys
God.
have retaken the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT.
Why?
And the lead is up to 5.
How are you telling me they...
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A 2nd down pass
Of course, we
play
can't
there,
even
but it's
complete
incomplete.
a freaking
This defense has been
screen.
very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Throwing is Manning.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
And now here is another interception.
What is this
A.J.
game?
Boye with a pick.
So
And
he
they
can
have
get
possession,
every ball
and
that
they
he
have it at the 38-yard line. And
I can't
that gives
catch
him
it.
now 3 interceptions in the game.
well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's them with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I swear to God, if he catches it. Got him.
And it's
Go.
intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Dave Casper, the intended receiver. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Why can't we just complete this?
Escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final try now for Madden. He's going to rifle on deep left side. That's caught at the 25.
Let's go.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
Oh my
God. To go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half, but use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Bobby Wagner. Hello, Bobby. Thank you for your X Factor.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start.
What? What am I doing?
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work
He's
well
literally
for us.
just lobbing it in the
a
air.
big chunk
And my
play
players
right
don't
away.
like that.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, first down.
Is he catching it?
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable
so now
target.
he's going to start rushing.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Preston Smith there on the stop.
No.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
The Lords. Bro, this is lagging so hard.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Please.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Emmett. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Not used to seeing blitz
calls. His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Manning to throw. Open man, he's got it. It's complete.
Oh, my God.
Now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll take it into the end zone.
What's that?
Cowboy touchdown.
Make a fumble, and then you just decide.
Scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh my God.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, so he's just running the same play every time?
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Manning. And that got incomplete.
Why?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a play fake. Manning. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
70, Indy, Summer West.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Steps away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Manning. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Check. Leo.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. And going deep for Hill.
Let's go!
Man, it's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Go!
As his guys are able to regain the lead.
My God.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
This is going to be annoying.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
That takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
So stupid.
On 2nd down now. It's Smith, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Emma. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I'm not even worrying about any of the other receivers.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Manning looking downfield for Godwin.
Let's go!
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead.
More
your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back.
Oh my God.
Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when they're kneeling down with the football.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Manning. Out of the backfield,
go.
Complete to Kamara. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
That was huge.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up
that
the
was
first.
Huge if I've ever seen
this
huge.
quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Perfect. One
the
dropped the
24,
pass
they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2, I dropped the pass with Gronk.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. A good return there, 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Manning, he'll get that to his tight end, Casper. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side.
I'm actually
let him
getting
work his
mad
way
at this
across,
game right now.
put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now Manning. That'll be caught by Rice. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Manning. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let him score. I need to let him score.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
He's going to score a touchdown either way.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Score a touchdown, please do.
60 Pittsburgh. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Back to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They come out here in the eye. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Smith trying to run for it. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game, and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
No, that was
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
guys.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but now it's third down.
Has to be that specific one. Time.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, no, it's not that one.
So that'll back him up 5. Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game. Now Manning.
That's it.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, set! 18 Gator. Here we go! Fire!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Manning. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Manning now to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That was not accurate. Not making good throws. ran to him. Oh, that was tough. That's a tough loss. Dang, that was rough. Trying to get into All-Star. I want to start right now. Yes. What?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
He's literally...
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Running with Kamara. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
All
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
Expect it. Going outside.
On second down, Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped.
Let's go.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost
that
like,
helped me.
It's almost like baseball.
That helped me
Guys
get the
at
first
bat,
down.
people are on base in scoring positions. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing on second and 14. Madden.
He picked that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gronkowski, the intended target.
Of course he has to have Lamar Jackson. I know what he's going to do. Why does he have him in the
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
He's flipping the play. Actually, no. Oh my God. How does he just keeps flipping the play?
On third down, this is Jackson. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
He's not even... What is he?
Here we go on 4th down.
Let's
Jackson
go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No.
Preston Smith. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red
I just
zone.
messed up with my buttons. I hit the wrong play. Wrong play. Come on.
Go!
52's the mic right here, over there.
Hurry!
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
You got three. Three down.
Manning. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Manning, and he's going to go down again. Ray Lewis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Manning. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A crazy sequence here. Huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring.
And now look at him go. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 97 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And with that carry, he's already over 100. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start here with Jackson. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
52.
Six 0 our score after 1. On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28.